Y'all, I'm sad to report that we have got some fraud in the clinical research industry. Someone has written in, and I normally don't record videos this late. I normally record them in the afternoon. But I am so irritated right now that I had to record this video. I cannot believe what just happened. We're not even going to do an intro. We're going to go ahead and get right into it because I cannot believe what I just heard. Now, I knew corporate America was brutal. I'm sure you guys know that too. I knew that as well, getting into the corporate world. I knew it's brutal. But one thing I always thought was that for the most part, it's a meritocracy. For the most part, I thought the best person for the job is going to get the job. For the most person, I thought the person that does the most work is going to get promoted faster. I know that's not always the case, but I thought you put your head down, you did your work, you'll get to where you want to go. Well, I have some absolutely disgusting news from somebody in the clinical research industry. I'm not going to name this company's name because I might even go in a little bit further. But just know that there are some frauds out here. And when you don't have any leverage, I've talked about this so many times on the channel, and I need to probably do another video on this also. But if you're too desperate, they're going to run right over you. If you have no leverage, I've done a video, if you have no cash, if you're too desperate for a job, they're going to run right over you. This is disgusting. We talk about it all the time on clinical research, how you need experience to get into the field. How once you get experience, your life changes. I cannot believe. So let me go ahead and get into it. So this person writes in, ECRG. So I got an offer from blank company for a coordinator position. However, they did not give me the salary I originally wanted. Now, knowing this person a little bit, they've emailed in before. They've got a year of experience. All right? They've got a year of experience in the clinical research industry. Now, typically, with a year of experience, you can go on to do kind of what you want. You can go be a CRA. You can go down the project management route. But you're definitely due for a big pay raise after a year in the industry. You can go to any company you want for a job. They'll have a job for you the way it is right now. So they did not give me the salary I originally requested. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you don't get the salary you want for whatever reason. Maybe they want to bring in a whole bunch of other candidates at the same time. Maybe they just don't have it. This is a little bit of a smaller situation, so it is what it is. But when I counter-offered, this is her speaking again, but when I counter-offered, again to the salary given to me by the recruiter, they said they couldn't do the salary I requested. Now they went back and forth a little bit. In the midst of the emails, they had accidentally sent the other candidate's offer letter, who they gave my requested salary for the same position. Now, I'm already heated at this point because this person's got experience and they said they couldn't give her that salary. So why can't the salary should be for what the job entails? Maybe if you don't have experience, you get paid a little bit less, but that should be the only reason. So then she goes on to say, I looked her up on LinkedIn. Of course, she had absolutely no experience. So they're going to give someone without any experience in this position. And this is a coordinator position. This is one of the hardest positions in clinical research. I've talked about this all the time. I typically, as a monitor, only deal with 2 studies, 1 study, 1 study. When I was in the project management side, I dealt with 3 studies max, 4 max actually. I've heard some study coordinators are doing up to 9 studies at one time. and they're going to throw someone in there without any experience and give her more than the person with the experience. I'm at a loss for words for this. This is absolutely grotesque. I cannot believe this is happening. So she looks her up on LinkedIn. No experience. So obviously she declined. Now, if it was me, I might have said something a little snarky back to them after they messed up. Because they should not have sent me that other person's offer letter with the salary that I had requested and I'm able to back up. Absolutely disgusting. But unfortunately, it's all a game. It is all a game. And those that play the game end up winning, and those that don't play the game end up losing. Wow. So I might have a backup video as I get more of the story. I just had to come in here and mic up real quick because I cannot believe that they wanted to give someone, like, imagine if you've got a year of experience under your belt and they want to give someone with zero experience the position you want with more pay. What? That doesn't even make sense. This is absolute fraud. Absolute fraud. But you know what? They're gonna take the L in the long run. Because I mean, the person with the experience is gonna be able to do the job better and more efficiently. I mean, that's just dumb hiring, if you ask me. Because study coordinator is not an easy position to do. Not in the long run. Not easy at all. And you're going to give someone with zero experience that position. To be honest with you, it's not even really an entry-level position. Study coordinator, typically you're like a research assistant when you get in, or study coordinator assistant. But to be thrown in there as a study coordinator is not an entry-level position. So it's their loss. And I just can't believe that happened. Hopefully this organization is able to give this person who emailed in an explanation for this, because this is just out and out fraud, and they might get a nasty review on Glassdoor. I cannot believe this. Wow. All right. So this is how we plan now. So you guys out there that are applying to jobs, make sure you have that in the back of your head that, you know, whether you really, really need to take that job if they're not giving you the salary that you counteroffer with. And we're going to do a topic. We're going to have someone come on about negotiating your salary. We'll have someone who's really good at that come in and talk about negotiating your salary in clinical research. Because I mean, there are probably people that are way more experienced with that than I am, and we're gonna have it on here, and we're gonna do it right, because this is absolutely grotesque. And you know, typically recruiters make it so you're not even supposed to see what other candidates are getting. That was clearly just a straight up mistake on their part. But when you look behind the curtain and see what's going on, that's absolutely disgusting. And I'm just at a loss for words, guys. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.